Impact 13, please join me up here. Would you guys, please?
We're our Pack 13. We're all going to Carolyn on Saturday.
Okay. Think I talked to somebody.
And then all your great voices will be. That's it, Richard.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chair will entertain a motion to approve by minute action the minutes of the December 2nd, 2014 regular council meeting as published in the Casper Star Tribune on December 12th, 2014. So moved. Second. Moved by Councilman Hopkins, seconded by Councilman Bertolio. Corrections? Please cast your vote. Please record the vote.
Councilmembers voting aye, motion passes.
The chair would entertain a motion to approve by minute action the December 16th, 2014 bills and claims as audited by City Manager Patterson.
So moved.
Moved by Councilman Bertolio, seconded by Councilman Powell. Any abstentions? Please cast your vote. Please record the vote.
With all members voting aye, motion passes.
At this point, I would joyfully invite Leslie Blight up to the podium. I believe she has.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, and staff. I'm Leslie Blight from Rocky Mountain Power, and it gives me great pleasure to be here this evening. I'm here tonight to say thank you to the City of Casper for all your great work with energy efficiency and our energy efficiency programs. I want to present a certificate. I also want to congratulate you too, because you've been one of the leaders, not only in Casper, but in this state, that has utilized our energy efficiency program starting clear back in 2011. So that's really good news. Tonight I'm presenting a certificate for your most recent project that was at the golf course. And this particular project, you have saved almost 24,000 kilowatt hour savings per year. That's about $1,250 per year. And you received a $3,500 incentive. So here's the certificate. And then here's the packet that goes along with it. And this is, as I just passed, or actually as the city manager just passed out, this is not the first of all your projects. I presented you with a list of all your projects over the years, and at the very end of the page, you'll see that you have had, over the course of time, approximately almost $70,000 in incentives in the city of Casper. You have saved over about 118 kilowatt, which is demand charges over the course of this time, and the cost of those projects are there as well. So it's been a good program for you and for, of course, the citizens of Casper as well. So thank you very much. You have one more project that's going to be presented before the end of the year as well too. So you're really going great gangbusters. So If anybody ever has any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them as tonight as well.
Mr. Mayor, is it true that Rocky Mountain is changing their slogan to "Power to the People"?
Well, I don't know about that, I believe that, you know. I think that's your slogan, isn't it? Any other questions for me?
Just a comment, if I may. I sure appreciate the relationship that the city of Casper and Rocky Mountain Power have formed over decades, but particularly the last few years. It's been an honor working with you, and for the citizens, and thank you very much.
Well, likewise, we've enjoyed our relationship with Casper as well, and particularly working with you, Mayor, as well. So, thank you so much, and happy holidays to all of you.
Power to the people.
I think next time though, we might need a little bit of golden retriever love, just about 5 minutes, doggy flavor.
I can sure bring one in. I'll have to be ready for gold hair and licks, though, so.
That's a piece of cake.
Thank you so much.
Due to a publishing error, the chair would entertain a motion to, by minute action, cancel the public hearing concerning the amendment of Casper Municipal Code to allow roof signage in the old Yellowstone District and South Poplar Street corridor form-based code. So moved. Moved by Councilman Sandoval, seconded by Councilman Hedquist. Please cast your vote. Please record the vote.
All members voting aye, motion passes.
Krista, could you please read the consent resolutions on second reading by title only?
In order to obtain annexation of 23.43 acres, more or less referred to as the open space addition and zoning said property PUD plan unit development, incorporated into the Murray Business Park PUD plan unit development, and also approving the associated annexation agreement. An ordinance approving the zone change of tract B Falcon Crest 3 and tract B and C Falcon Crest 4 from R3 1 to 4 unit residential to R4 high density residential. An ordinance approving replat subdivision agreement and zone change for the Harmony Hills Addition Number 1 subdivision to the city of Casper, Wyoming.
The chair will entertain a motion to approve on second reading the consent ordinances just read. So moved. Second. Moved by Councilman Hopkins, seconded by Councilman Kathy. Any abstentions or nay votes? Please cast your vote. Please record the vote.
All members voting aye, motion passes.
Please read the consent resolutions by title only.
Item 8A1, a resolution authorizing the Turner County Plat Village Simple subdivision, a vacation and replat of Lot 8 Westland Park Number 2 subdivision and Lot 1 Bunner Simple subdivision. Item 8A2, a resolution authorizing the contract extensions of the Casper Area Transportation Coalition, Inc. Item 8A3, a resolution authorizing release of a mortgage deed. Item 8A4, a resolution authorizing procurement agreement with UV Dr. Lance LLC for the purchase of lands. Item 8A5, a resolution authorizing acceptance of a grant from the Wyoming Office of Homeland Security. Item 8A6, a resolution authorizing an agreement with the Wyoming Department of Transportation for a Wyoming Highway Safety Selective Traffic Enforcement Grant. Item 8A7, a resolution authorizing the release of local assessment district. Item 8A8, a resolution authorizing contract for professional services with Wilson LaVoy Collaborative for the Mike Cedar School reconstruction. Item 8A9, a resolution authorizing a contract for professional services with GSG Architecture, the City of Casper Regional Landfill Equipment Building Extension. Item 8A10, a resolution authorizing a contract with Venture Technologies for core network equipment upgrades. Item 8A11, a resolution authorizing an amendment to the lease agreement with Natrona County for space in the Marathon Building. Item 8A12, a resolution authorizing a contract for professional services with the Casper Housing Authority to manage Life Steps Campus. Item 8A13, a resolution approving execution of real estate donation agreement with the Presbytery of Wyoming. Item 8A14, a resolution authorizing an amendment to the contract with Cigna Health Life Insurance Company regarding banking procedures.
The chair would entertain a motion to adopt the consent resolutions just read. Second. Moved by Councilman Stogger. Councilman Powell, get the second in there. Those are closed.
Is that all that's gonna be
Is there any votes? Please cast your vote. Please record the vote.
All members voting aye, motion passes.
Please read the consent and action titles.
Authorizing the appointment of Robert Shaden, electrical master representative, and reappoint Richard Fink as mechanical master representative to a 3-year term on the contractor's licensing and appeal board. Authorizing the appointment of Lyle Murphy as architect to the Old Yellowstone District and South Florida Street Corridor Architectural Design Review Committee. Authorizing the designation of the Casper Journal and Casper Star Tribune as the city's official newspapers for calendar year 2015. Authorizing the designation of First Interstate Bank of Casper and Wells Fargo Bank as the official depositories for the city of Casper for the calendar year 2015. Authorizing the appointment of Lynette Roadwright and Ron Salveson for 2-year terms expiring December 31st, 2016, and Karen Meyer and Stan Martin as alternates for a 1-year term expiring December 31st, 2015. And Monty Henry and Mary England as Planning and Zoning Commission representatives for 1-year terms expiring December 31st, 2015, the Old Yellowstone District and South Poplar Street Corridor Advisory Committee. Authorizing the appointment of Robert A. King and Randall W. Pine and reappointing James Holloway to the Planning and Zoning Commission to 3-year terms expiring December 31st, 2017.
The chair would entertain a motion to approve the consent minute action agenda items just read. So moved.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Hopkins, seconded by Councilman Powell. Any abstentions or nays?
Sorry, just a point of clarification as it relates to the appointments of Linda Wright and Ron Salveson and Karen Meyer and Stan Martin. Is that to the Poplar or the Old Yellowstone District? I'm looking, just going off the script here. I'm confused.
It's-
Maybe I have an old script.
It's the regular Old Yellowstone committee that I've been on all those years, all the stuff that.
Okay, it just doesn't have it on the script. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's to the Old Yellowstone District, and then Monty Henry and Mary England are going to the Planning and Zoning Commission.
No, they will be reappointed to the Old Yellowstone committee also. They've always been on that committee.
Okay.
That's the title.
As Planning and Zoning Commission.
Okay.
Does that?
All right, now,
Any abstentions or nays? Councilman Hedquist.
I'm a little confused too, so I'll abstain from 5 and 6.
Please cast your vote. Please record the vote.
Councilman Henquist abstaining on items 5 and 6, motion passes.
We have a little bit of good news, I believe. Can I give Mr. Patterson this opportunity to?
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
We have with us this evening the captain of the champions that was crowned the champion foosball team that was crowned this weekend at Casper College. They beat out other competitors, and one that was our community development director, Liz Becker, and her team from the community development department that won. And we're just very proud of you and your team for winning, and know that the trophy will soon be coming.
And representing the city of Casper.
Represents the Casper. So the city of Casper beat other foes, private and public sector. And so we're thrilled that we won the final state student football championship of the Casper College. Thank you, Mayor.
Used to be good at football, but now is the time we would invite anyone in the audience who wishes to speak to the council to come forward. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kim Summerall Wright. I'm the Executive Director of the Casper Housing Authority. I just wanted to come this evening and thank you for the approval for our contract for the Life Steps campus. We are very excited for this year and welcome you guys to come down anytime. Please feel free to visit our office if you have any questions. But we're very excited and think it's going to be a great year for the Life Steps campus. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you. Any questions? Thank you. Who else wishes to speak to the Casper City Council? for Senate. I'm gonna go straight to Councilman Goodliffe.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I had a question about, an issue about, I don't know, several months ago, we had two separate individuals come down and complain about their water system silting up because they alleged that the work at Pogadon on the pond, the retention pond, was silting up their system. We were assured at the time that the city had nothing to do with that. And now I think I heard that the city had sent equipment up to their properties to help them repair their systems. So I guess my question is, if we didn't have anything to do with it, is it proper to send city equipment to the county to help people with their dirt work? Or is it that we did have something to do with it and that's why we're sending equipment up to repair the damage? So I'd like a little clarification of that, please.
I can't answer that, but I will refer to the city manager.
Thank you. If you recall, Sir Ben Brown and Mrs. Fox came on a couple of occasions to chat with City Council about the turbidity that was in the stream that was flowing up the water systems. Both of them, Mr. Brown was without water. Mrs. Fox's pond was silted in, allegedly from the stream, allegedly from us. And Mr. Brown took care of his matter himself. And Mrs. Fox, we did go up and we marked out her pond. She had just paid to have it done last October and said that some folks had gone in and had rotted the pond and determined just how much silt it had. And she said it was 15 years worth of silt. And so we felt like a humanitarian gesture because then we could still have city crews helping Mrs. Fox out over the years. And we went up and cleaned it out, and she was most appreciative and sent us a wonderful note expressing gratitude to the city stepping up and doing what she felt was the right thing by her because she did feel there was no convincing her otherwise that it was our silt in her pond.
Decided to take the high road, no attorneys were necessary.
Well said.
That's good. Thank you. Tony, go ahead.
Went to the Joint Powers Water Board meeting this afternoon. Contract was awarded for the design and construction management for a new elevated airport water tank, which will ultimately, when constructed, raise the water pressure in the airport area and be able to get them good fire suppression. We also talked about the river restoration project through the water treatment plant area. There's concern there that some of that construction may disturb the well fields, so that needs further investigation. And then the Salt Creek Joint Powers Water Board had requested potentially the regional water board take over the line from a portion of the line going to Salt Creek. That needs further investigation.
Nothing else I'm a bit dramatic for Councilman. I wrote right by myself even, hold on, we came right into the loop here. Alls I had was the OID meeting, which is, I say alls I had, it's a very important meeting to me. I will attend one more, and I just wish to say thank you to everybody that's been involved in the OID, to everybody who voted for me to remain on that OID board, and I think we've come a long, long way down there. I'd still like to see more stuff occur, and I know some street work's going to be done out front of my place next year, which should eliminate any conflict of interest calls, but I just, that is one of the things I will treasure and relish in my lifetime of retirement is the progress that we've made since the time I got into office. And I salute the lady that I'm looking right over your shoulder at, Ms. Becker, for turning a very negative person in that development into the most awesome person in that development. And I'll treasure that for my whole life. Thank you. Councilman Shaw.
Seems like we've had a lot of car accidents. I'm noticing a lot of, when I'm heading Outer Drive West, that country club fine place for everybody to run the red light, so I say we just ask everybody to be very careful, and when that light turns yellow, it'd be great to stop rather than to stomp on it. But otherwise, I had a couple board meetings, senior center's doing fine, ladies doing fine, so that's all I have.
Elect Sandoval.
Thank you, Your Honor. Last week I had a health department meeting, and it's not terribly alarming, but we do have 2 fatalities from the flu this season so far. They have other complications, and it's not unexpected that older people die from the flu occasionally. The strain that they're formulating for with the flu vaccinations, which are still a good idea, but if you haven't had one, are H3 N1. Other matters, there was some economic issues, some tension between the state and the county as far as keeping track of STD numbers. There's a new system that they're implementing, prison, no liable, something like that. And so, you know, the health department can provide numbers to the state, but they can't get reliable back from the state. And the numbers that they get back from the state are issues because it's raw data and not really solved for the issue. And other than that, we have somebody in the health department that's retiring from the health department. John Drennan, who's been at the health department for decades now, and he passed on the baton to his replacements, and he's given the health department and our community. That's for this. I don't have anything to add.
Thank you, Your Honor. To all of you, as well as Robin and Ray, the email I sent out the other night regarding leadership, I just want all of you to understand that was from my heart. I did not try to do it with the intent of causing friction or insulting anyone. Over the years, I have seen council start good and start bad, and my only concern is that this next council functions and functions well. It is my city too, and I'll be a private citizen, and I want you to be successful. And I think the leadership vote was probably not done rightly, in my opinion. I think there were some timing issues that related to the holidays. It is what it is, and it's up to you all to decide if that's the way you want to keep it. But please understand, it was never my intent to offend anyone. History, if you don't respect it, it will repeat itself. And I've seen what happens when the friction starts with leadership. And the leadership is who is in leadership during the process of that choosing of the individuals. And you either get off on the right foot or you get off on the wrong foot. And again, I apologize if anyone was offended. That was not my intent. I just want you to know that from my heart, I live for this community. 16 and a half years I've put into it, and I'm very proud of what we've been able to accomplish. But I don't want to have the next council start off on a bad foot. That's just my perception of what's going to happen. And just please accept that that was my intent. And with that, and without objection, I would move the adjournment.
That's it? Over? It's over?
After all that practice.
I'm gonna